Recently ne subizile kubanga balete the list ye events zikuza kwa happening. Actually the confirmed events this year. Of course, I also talked about the fact that we no longer have so many shows in Mbale. Most of the shows that we have are locally organized. There are not really so many of them in a year. And this year so far, we've not had so many of them in Mbale, right? Someone would say Kadodi Carnival wasn't in Mbale, though it is something for us, Bamasaba. So I'll start with, I've now got a research on a couple of events that are going to happen this year. And so this year we start with the Bits and Bytes, 21st of June. Now Bits and Bytes is organized by RT Events. RT Events new organizing. There is a branch that happened at Amsam Arena sometime. Ye R&B branch and Strictly White. White. So he's back again, same venue. But this time around, it's a different theme. It's going to be a branch still, but it's going to be reggae. Reggae, for those that know a bit of reggae music, guata, greeny, yellow, binanu, those colors. And then they'll be doing reggae music. I've seen a couple of people who already confirmed it. Kuliko Summer Soldier, kuliko Isaac King, kuliko MC Cross, kuliko Kemas. So far, those are the ones that have been confirmed. Not so sure about DJ Matele kwa DJ China. Not so sure. Anyway, that is Bit and Byte, 21st of June, Kuhamsam Arena. Then after that, I think the next event is going to be the Isaac King Experience. Iza kuwaonga ngazine July, 4th July. Ku Elgon Museum. Now, Isaac King did his first experience last year, and it was a very, very big success. From the organization, from production, promotion, and everything, it was top notch. But being his first event, well, maybe some things didn't go as expected. Maybe, but go an event, and then you're doing a second event. In most cases, the first event gives you a lot of things to learn from. So the second event is always massive. So Isaac King is back again. Already akutunda stable Z, watu bakumwagira. And one thing for sure is we don't, the shows zibamuzino. Because we never sponsor bagarida. It's about the politicians. Kuturayo Almadna sponsoring the co, and this big company that we have back home, me Almadna Gudileketebo and things like that. So that is Isaac King Experience, Izakubaku Elgon Museum. And then after the Isaac King Experience, now August has a couple of events. And event is the actually there's a agent Mugam. So August there is on 7th of August there is Sonia Festival, Yopapadova Hotel 100. So Papadova has done a couple of events, did an event at Tangia. That was his first event. Azaku Oak last year, I think, yes. That was his second event. So the third event, I think I made a lot of money. This time round, came by them in a bigger place. So as the Hotel 100. That is Papadova Sonia concert. Then the following day, on the 8th of August, Chitu Chindas is also doing something called Chitu Chinda and Friends. Ngamnana August. So Chitu Chinda and Friends has it's a vision of a couple of things. Mulimu fashion and design, mulimu performances, mulimu indo, MCs and DJs and so much more. So nabona na yale chede atedeo on the 8th of August. It is something Chitu Chinda ganakola ko. You know, he has a couple of ideas. Agana kolako chicho showcasing as motoka, but how many cars do we have in Mbale? Kunogesa zi bana basubaru banaleta febwe feke kuleta fa kutenyume nokuti, you know. So this time around he has decided to do a different thing. It's more of appreciating talent and fashion and things like that. And then after there is MC Echo is on 28th August. It's called the Echo Effect on 28th of August at Oak. So MC Echo akola ku Oak, so is doing the event at Oak. Well, I think it is his time. Yeah, Echo has been here. Abi Kolele, so it is his time to also come out and shine. You know, nga wakolele to know if you've been appreciated, you come out wakolele show, and when people come through, you've been appreciated. Just the same way we supported the late MC Governing Akolele show, where DJ Sharp Kiddy, Isaac King, naye Echo na ya tulido, we need to support our very own. So that is MC Echo. You see, you realize all these shows, I think I still have one show left, but you realize shows in just na makuga nikakozozana zili locally organized bana bengo niyo bakuchikola, and somehow somewhere there is no show that is going to Mbale SS like it used to be, because Mbale SS you would hold the big shows, very very big shows. That means mu shows quickly maasirudambi. But well, and then one last event is called the Laugh With Her event. Now, Laugh With Her it's a charity event. It's a charity event that is aimed at kubu succeeding deco operations mu surgeries Mukiwa Hospital. And this event is spearheaded, or the brain behind the event is Mai Angelina Wapakabulo. Angelina Wapakabulo aba omukas, or the late James Wapakabulo. And Angelina Wapakabulo was a dancer, muyimbi, so many things. She's from Tanzania, but of course inga kwa alikano afukomukana wanu. And I'll tell you a couple of things about Angelina Wapakabulo. Well, let me first talk about the event, then we come back. So the event, this is the third edition of the event, and it always happens on 8th of October, a day before independence. It always happens a day before independence. And this is the third edition. The first edition was at Coatesville indoors. The second edition, first edition, Kumako Pablo, I think was the biggest performer on that day, or the guest performer. And the second edition, Coatesville last year, they brought together the Brew 3 girls, Cindy, Jackie Chandu, and then Pablo, then Angelina Wapakabulo. Angelina Wapakabulo is one person. I always tell this to people. She's one person who gonna have kuyeda. I've seen it for the few years I've been close to her. Nam together, and see the money that is made up there. Kawambako added. For her, she tries as much as possible. Sitting is Kiwa Hospital. That's why apart from being on these events, she was an actor actually. So as a stage, but this last year she teamed up with my boys. Beza ku stage, umukasa ku bendo ngo. People were like, hey, but when it came to that time for money, for her she was about kusoroza mapesi gazega yede batwi. So it is going to happen at Mbale Coatesville Hotel. I mean, no. This time round, ya moving the kwama Coatesville Hotel is akuba ku Mount Elgon Hotel. And the performers, not yet confirmed, but there is a possibility of having either Maddox or a Frigo Band or someone like that in that category. Yes. Someone like that. I need to talk to my Wanjina Wapakabulo and see. So that event is a VIP event. Unyadi ya ordinary mtuwa rojitan, and people will come through. You're donating, but of course also having a good time. So those are some of the events that are happening in Mbale at this time. There's still more events that are coming up. Well, away from the events, I'm pleased to tell you that our very own mukana umumasaba mulanga pati wangu muyimbi wano abere in Malawi kuli music. She was selected by Ethno kuza Malawi kuza representing Uganda. Edanga bazile Malawi, there's been a camp that they did a lot of things together, learning production, learning local instruments, meeting up different people from different countries, and it is a very big plus to us, Bamasaba and Lumasaba, because she's pushing Lumasaba out there. Imagine wadya ni mutu mutamile Ghana, mutamile Jamaica, amile Netherlands, ukwimba Lugis. It's a very big plus. Unfortunately, she traveled back yesterday night. That was Sunday at Dabula. There was she got an accident. She got a slight accident, small accident. Been a bit injured, but she'll be okay. She's now back in the country. Amali da yeri wiki mbufu. Then she's back into the country. It's a big plus for Bamasaba, not just Pati Wangu. She's the lady behind songs like Kengere. There's Namuletere. There's Shimulichange, Upakinge, and so many others. Right, that is Pati Wangu. Okay, so this Wednesday, let's link up at the Avenue. If you love live band music, you know, we have a great band that comes over, and there is a part that people love the most. It is called the open mic session. Zori is mad, so please come through. Let's get to have a great time. Ku Avenue on Wednesday. My name is Ibra. Magani sana kula hii.